In 1938, a blue steam locomotive hit a number so high that steam has never officially beaten it. Not a myth, not a guess. Measured, witnessed, written down. 126 miles per hour. This is Regulate Reels, and today we are chasing the story of one very special train. A train with a name that sounds gentle, almost like a bird on a pond. Mallard. But this Mallard was not quiet and slow. Mallard was a steam locomotive. A big blue engine with shining wheels, smooth sides, a long tender behind it, and a shape that looked like it was leaning forward before it even moved. And on one real day in history, Mallard did something that people still talk about. On the 3rd of July 1938, Mallard became the fastest steam locomotive ever recorded. That record number was huge for steam. Before we go fast, we are going to go steadily. This is not a scary train story. This is a true engineering story. It has planning, speed, heat, careful people, and a safe ending. If you like trains, wheels, records, gauges, dates, and facts that click neatly into place, this one is for you. Let us meet Mallard. Mallard was part of a family of British steam locomotives called the A4 class. They were designed by Sir Nigel Gresley for the London and North Eastern Railway. The A4 engines did not look like older, boxy steam engines. They looked smooth, streamlined, almost like their metal body had been shaped by the wind. That shape mattered. When a train moves, air pushes against it. The faster it goes, the more the air pushes back. So engineers try to help the train slip through the air more smoothly. Mallard had a curved front, a smooth casing over much of the engine, and a long, balanced shape that made it look calm and powerful at the same time. It is a little like putting your hand flat outside a moving car window, then turning your hand sideways. One way catches lots of air, the other way slips through. Mallard was made to slip. But Mallard was not fast only because of its shape. It was a steam engine, which means it used fire, water, pressure, pistons, rods, and wheels. The fire heated the water made steam, the steam pushed the pistons drove the rods turned the huge wheels, round and round, push and pull, hiss and breathe, a big machine following a clear pattern. Patterns are comforting when you can understand them. Mallard also had an efficient exhaust system called a Keilchap exhaust, which helped the engine breathe better. A steam locomotive needs to breathe in its own way. Fire needs air, steam needs to escape. The smoother that flow is, the better the engine can work. So Mallard had three important things working together: a smooth shape, a strong steam system, and a railway line where it could stretch its wheels. Now we come to the day of the record. The date was the 3rd of July, 1938. Mallard was running on the East Coast Main Line down a section called Stoke Bank. A bank, in railway language, can mean a slope. And for a speed attempt, a downhill stretch helps. Gravity gives the train a little extra invitation. Mallard was not alone. A steam locomotive does not break a record by itself like a cartoon rocket. There was a crew, there were carriages, there was a special measuring vehicle called a dynamometer car, which recorded the speed and force. People needed evidence, they needed numbers, they needed the record to be real. That is one of the best parts of this story. It is not just someone saying, "I think it was fast." It was measured. The driver was Joseph Duddington. The fireman was Thomas Bray. Their work mattered. A steam locomotive crew had to listen to the engine, feed the fire, watch the track, feel the motion, and keep everything working together. The train was powerful, but the people had to guide that power. Imagine the scene. The rails are ahead, the wheels are turning, the pistons are working. The tender is behind, carrying coal and water. The coaches follow in a line. Inside the measuring car, the record is being written down as the train moves. The speed rises. 80 miles per hour, 90, 100. For steam, 100 miles per hour is already a thrilling number. Then Mallard keeps going. 110, 120, and for a brief moment, the record reaches 126 miles per hour. 126, the fastest steam locomotive speed ever recorded. That record was set in 1938, and it has never been beaten by another steam locomotive with an officially accepted higher speed. Let that sit for a second. A blue steam engine, built in the age of coal and water and polished metal, moved so quickly that its record still stands. Not because nobody likes trains anymore, people love trains, but because steam locomotives were reaching the very edge of what that kind of machine could safely and practically do. And now, here is the dramatic part that still has a comforting ending. After the high-speed run, Mallard had worked very hard. Very, very hard. One of the engine's bearings became hot. A bearing is a part that helps moving pieces turn smoothly. When a bearing gets too hot, the correct thing is to stop and look after the machine. So that is what happened. Mallard did not keep racing forever. It did not need to. The record had been made. The engine was removed for attention and repaired. That detail is important because it reminds us that machines have limits, and good engineers respect those limits. A limit is not a failure. A limit is information. Mallard had done something extraordinary, and then people cared for it. That is a very regulate reels kind of ending. The exciting part happened. The record was measured. The hard-working machine was checked, and the story became history. So why do train fans still care so much about Mallard? Partly because of the number. 126 miles per hour is easy to remember. It feels crisp. It sounds fast even now. Partly because of the shape. Mallard does not look like an ordinary steam engine. It looks like speed has been poured into metal. And partly because Mallard survived. You can still see Mallard today at the National Railway Museum in York. That means the record is not just a sentence in a book. It is connected to a real object, a real engine, real wheels, real paint, real history. Some machines become special because they were useful. Some become special because they were beautiful. Mallard was both useful and beautiful, and for one measured moment, it was the fastest steam locomotive in the world. There is another comforting thing about trains like Mallard. They are full of visible cause and effect. Fire makes heat. Heat makes steam. Steam makes pressure. Pressure moves pistons. Pistons turn rods. Rods turn wheels. Wheels move the train. It is complex, but it is not random. Every part has a job. Every sound belongs somewhere. The chuffing, the hissing, the clanking rods, the whistle, the wheels on the rail. A steam locomotive can be loud, but it is also a pattern machine. And pattern machines can feel wonderful when your brain likes systems. Mallard's story also has a good lesson about records. A record is not only about going faster than everyone else. It is about preparation. It is about a design that works. It is about people doing their jobs carefully. It is about measuring the result so the fact can be trusted. The record number is exciting, but the calm part is this. The record was not magic. It came from understandable things. Shape, steam, track, crew, measurement, care. That is the whole story in 6 words. Now let us slow the train down in our minds. The speed needle comes back. The rails keep humming. The steam drifts upward. The blue engine rests, and the number remains. 126 miles per hour, set by Mallard on the 3rd of July, 1938. Still remembered, still admired, still safe in history. If your brain likes knowing exact things, here are the facts to keep. Mallard was an LNER A4 class steam locomotive. It was designed by Sir Nigel Gresley. It set the steam speed record on Stoke Bank. The date was the 3rd of July, 1938. The recorded speed was 126 miles per hour. The engine needed attention afterward because it had worked extremely hard. And today, Mallard is preserved at the National Railway Museum in York. Big story, clear facts, safe ending. That is why Mallard is perfect for regulate reels. Thank you for visiting the station today. If you liked this calm train story, you can subscribe and come back for another real railway event, told with drama, facts, and a steady place to land. Until next time, keep your timetable gentle, keep your wheels turning, and remember, even the fastest train needs a safe station.